The Shark Deck.
I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. There's a 6-month-old puppy that's causing a problem for his new owners because he will only respond to commands given in a Northern Irish accent, won't listen to English commands. Jay and Megan got their dog Patty. Patty had spent the first few months of his life in Northern Ireland. Patty wouldn't listen to any of the commands, and it didn't take long for Jay to realize what the problem was. He discovered he needed to switch up his accent and put on a fake Northern Irish one in order for Patty the dog to understand him. Megan said, "My parents bought him for me. We were waiting for his vaccines to kick in before he brought him over, so he was brought up in a Northern Irish house with an accent. They taught him all the basic commands. Jay doesn't have that accent, and Patty wasn't listening to Jay. Couldn't work it out. He's very confused. I understood his confusion. He wasn't responding, and Jay suddenly wondered if it was because of the accent. He tried it, and it was hilarious when we realized we both nearly wet ourselves. Patty struggles with all the commands unless it's done in a Northern Irish accent. He won't come in from the garden unless Jay says, 'Come in now,' in the accent." Hey, there was nothing more aggravating than realizing you've accidentally left a tissue in your pants when you put clothes in the washing machine. Who wrote this article? My wife. She wants to kill me every time I do this, which is, I don't know, twice a week. Here's the solution. Good news, right? Apparently, just put the pants in the tumble dryer. All right, what's the issue? Let's just do that. One person wrote, if you have a tumble dryer, this should do the trick. Another said, shake and tumble dry always works for me. A third, I find the tumble dryer's the best way. It only needs 5 minutes, works every time. Another said, my husband is the culprit in our house, drives me mad. I wonder if that was my wife. The first cheetah cubs have been born in India 70 years after they were declared extinct. India's been trying to reintroduce cheetahs into the country for decades. They just had their first successful birth of 4 cubs in 70 years. Last year, to aid its species recovery efforts, India brought 8 cheetahs into the country from Namibia. One of the cheetahs from that group gave birth to the new cubs, who are reportedly healthy. Awesome. A teen's custom shoes are apparently the biggest Under Armour ever made. Eric, he's 14 years old, but his feet, size 22. He's 6'10". He's had a hard time finding shoes he can fit into. Under Armour reached out with an offer to help. Eric jumped at the chance. Rob Kropp is the senior director of footwear development. He met with the family to take a 3D rendering of Eric's feet. They used it to make a shoe built from the ground up.
Hi, my name is TJ, and I host a daily radio show. I have a bunch of friends that join me for it every day, and believe it or not, we all still see hope in humanity. Are you one of these people too? We want to hang out with you. Just search for The TJ Show on your favorite podcasting platform, or join us at thetjshow.com. We would love to have you being hopeful about humanity with us. Here's a quick sample of what the show sounds like. Hey, welcome to The TJ. As you can tell, you need to hear more of it. Search for The TJ Show, and we can't wait to meet you.
And I don't know what it is about this podcast. There just seems to be a zillion McDonald's stories. A popular TikToker has shared his cheeseburger hack, which he says makes the iconic meal out of this world. Are you ready? He says, order a double cheeseburger with steamed buns and a hash brown. Take off the top bun. Place the hash brown on top of the remaining ingredients. On top of that, sweet and sour sauce. He says that combination's out of this world. He said, this is my go-to. This is amazing. This is my Macca's hack. One person commented, ruined it with the sweet and sour. A second user pointed out a common problem. Sounds good, bro, but we can order hash browns for breakfast until 11 in the UK, and we can't order burgers until after 11. Obviously, you go at 10:59 and you bang this out. Some other people had their own ideas. One said, sipping the Coke with the mouth still full of burgers and fries. Yeah? No. One else said double sausage McMuffin, extra cheese, and a hash brown in between. Another suggested the double sausage McMuffin, extra cheese, and a hash brown in between. Or you could just be like me and be like, 2 cheeseburger meal, and then I just drive away. You don't need to customize your McDonald's, do you? That's your 5 good news stories for today. Follow the show for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your shows. You have a great day.